afternoon and welcome to our show. My name is Michael. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. Today's weather, we are expecting a mix of sun and cloud with a 30% chance of showers this afternoon, high of 18 degrees Celsius. Tonight, we're expecting partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers early this evening. Overnight low that we're expecting is +5. Let's get to our good news story of the day. We have Joel and Colleen Sutherland, an Ontario family, recreated the Simpsons opening theme, and they do it justice in the process. Father, Joel, claimed that it really helped to alleviate some stress and anxiety that he and his family had been experiencing during the coronavirus crisis. He saw it as an opportunity to really unite as a family and create some lasting memories together in the process. During this time and this prolonged period of isolation and social distancing, really could be seen as a chance for people to tap into their creativity, and results can surprise even the biggest naysayers, he says. Instances like these can really become a bonding moment for those who are becoming more weary all the time during this pandemic. It has become the focal point, it's become the primary topic of conversation for a lot of people, and it's the biggest source of stress, anxiety, and worry for many people. However, when people like the Sutherlands conduct selfless acts such as this one, it provides us with some lighthearted entertainment and a much needed reprieve from the state of concern and confusion that a lot of us are facing at this time. Even if it's only for a short period of time, it's really serves as a great benefit. It's a great benefit for this family, and hopefully for most of you watching at home, you see the merit in it as well. In sports, Winnipeg unfortunately won't get back its hockey this season, at least not in Winnipeg, the NHL says. The NHL is hoping to resume play, and as of right now, the league is considering bringing back hockey in a handful of cities. Unfortunately, Winnipeg was not selected as one of those cities at this time. This is according to a Jets NHL source. League Commissioner Gary Bettman said Wednesday that the NHL is in the process of constructing a format where games will be held in 4 cities that have full professional facilities. He said it's imperative that the location that is not in a pandemic hotspot, and it meets the necessary criteria in terms of the arena and adequate practice space or practice facilities. That's because if you bring in 7 or 8 teams to a particular market, where you're playing lots of games on a consistent basis without travel, there does need to be ice available for practice purposes, Bettman said during his NHL news conference on Wednesday. The league was put on pause, unfortunately, back on March 12th, and at that time in the proceedings, there were still 189 regular season games to be played, with 31 teams still vying for a playoff spot. Room for optimism at this point, hopefully. Stay tuned as there is more news to follow in the coming days. We'll be right back. And we're back with our final segment of the day. Joining me now is my good friend, Mr. John Helverson. Johnny boy,
Crazy.
take a seat.
This might be the old chair, eh?
We're on a shoestring budget right now, my friends. Times are tough. So at this point, John, I'm curious, as anyone else, as to what the first 5 things you'll do when this pandemic is over. These are things that you've been deprived of and that you've been craving ever since this pandemic started back in the middle of March.
Well, Michael, I'm thinking, one thing that I've definitely been missing is playing board games with my friends. Can't really get together with people, have a good board game during this current pandemic, right? It's one thing. Travel, definitely travel.
It's a big one for a lot of people.
Love to get out there and travel again.
Yeah.
Go to like Ontario, Newfoundland, BC. Really anything at this point is really desired. Even camping, camping's probably the third. Getting out there and just spending time, getting close to nature and being in the woods. Let's see. The ease of shopping centers. Now we don't have, it's not as easy going to Walmart and buying stuff. Got to wait in the line half the time, right? So I'm missing the ease that we used to have for all that. And I'm also missing the memories being there. I think that's a big one as well.
Ooh, really tugging at the heartstrings there, Johnny.
That was the plan. I feel like those are the 5 things I'm missing.
Okay.
I feel like I should ask you the same thing.
Yeah, I figure it's only appropriate when you extend that question out to somebody else that you in turn answer that very same question. And you know what? I will do so. It'd be an honor. It's not to serve you. It's not to serve the public. And you know what? I will answer that question right now. Thank you very much. For starters, that got really.
You're gonna try to get it out there.
Build it up. Yeah. Trying times. You know what? The simple, cup of coffee from our favorite coffee shop down the street. That's something that we've definitely been without. I mean, we've had the luxury to be able to, go sit in a lengthy drive-through line at some of the other coffee shops or coffee bars around the city. So we haven't been totally deprived, but this experience has been social and supporting local businesses is really important to both my wife and I and close friends of ours as well. I don't know, going to the gym. I never thought I'd say this, but not being able to go for a regular workout, before or after work is definitely something that I'd say I've been without, and definitely, it's definitely affected my health on certain occasions where I really feel like I have that benefit of just being able to, sweat out a lot of the toxins that we accumulate over the course of a day or a couple of days. So, yeah, that's definitely something that would be on the to-do list upon its reopening. Getting a haircut. I'm not one to wait more than about 5, at the most 6 weeks to get a haircut, and right now we're tracking on to week 7. So for me, it's been tough. I like to be clean cut and well groomed, and not being able to get a haircut is something that's definitely been a problem area for me. But my heart goes out to all these business owners that have had to close their doors to the public for the foreseeable future, and they're definitely the ones that should be in our thoughts on a daily basis. I'll be able to get a haircut, when the time is appropriate, when it's prudent. But for now, I'll just have to let it grow. Au natural. Yes. Social opportunities like participating in rec league sports is something that I've thoroughly enjoyed over the recent years, and not being able to attend our Wednesday night floor hockey league is definitely something that I've been missing out on. A good friend of mine reached out to me last night, and he was just saying how much he had been missing out on it and how much it had been affecting him. So yeah, that's something that we're both yearning to get back into our lives. But again, when it's appropriate for rec centers to reopen, and that's when that will take place. But for right now, we just have to hit the pause button and just continue to be patient until this period is passed. But gotta take all the necessary precautions in the meantime and do the right thing. And then lastly, I enjoy going to live sporting events, enjoy going to movies, enjoy going to the odd concert. So things like that, that live experience, being among other people, and how pro sports, how it brings us together as a people, and the power of music, and live art, like comedy shows, and the cinematic experience at the movie theater is something that definitely feel like we were missing out on. We've had Netflix and movies at home to kind of tie us over for the next little while, but yeah, I'll be honest, definitely missing out on having that incorporated into my evening and weekend plans. So yeah, we'll just continue to wait it out just like everybody else. Our needs are no more important than anybody else's, right? We just have to continue playing the waiting game, and again, take all the necessary precautions, and hope you listeners and viewers out there are doing the same.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a good
We'll be back next week. Until then, have yourself a great week, a great weekend. Enjoy the lovely weather that we're going to be having out there today and going forward. I think spring is finally here. Winter is finally conceded after the 8th time. So yeah, we look forward to some warmer weather coming our way, and yeah, stay safe out there, take care of each other, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.